Hi, I'm Alden and I'm a student of Twin Flame Ascension School and Life Purpose class with Jeff and Shalia. And today I'm doing a card reading with you for the month of July for Twin Flames and Twin Flame Union and the current energy going on there. So what I have laid out here is 3 Nature's Whispers Oracle cards. And those are by Angela Hartfield. And I also have the deck I can just show you right here. Yeah, so I have 3 of these cards, and what they are representing is the beginning of the month of July and the energy and the themes of that, and then the middle and of course the end. And then I also have a Crystal Angels Oracle card. Might as well show the deck too. It's very sparkly. Those are by Doreen Virtue. But anyway, I have 1 card in the middle that is representing like the overall theme for the month of July for harmonizing into your twin flame union, where wherever you're at with that is just perfect. So just keep doing the inner work and let all of this sink in, and make sure you stick around so you get to see the whole reading unfold, including the crystal card. So we're going to start, of course, at the beginning of the month of July and see what we've got going on. So it says hope and happiness. And this is just a really lovely, low-key, easy message to receive, and it's just all about enjoying the beginning of the month and finding that peace within, finding the reality of that peace that you share with your twin flame, and letting it be light and easy and fun. So letting more of that free-spirited feeling into your life with whatever has happened with you for June, given that it's been like eclipse season, and if you're into astrology, or even if not, you might know like Mercury's retrograde at the beginning of the month. And so yeah, there's some things that might like be coming up around that, and so this is a really like a refreshing card, kind of like hitting the refresh button a little bit. And it's also safe to surrender expectations that you have towards your twin flame and how the story of your union will unfold, and surrender to that hope and happiness. It's safe to hold that faith and that hope and joy in your heart, and just feel into the truth of that on a deeper level. So yeah, that feels complete to me. We're going to move on to the middle of the month, and this card's on top. We're going to save that. We're just going to move to the middle over here. And it says, show your support. So yeah, show your support to me generally means like it's kind of a time of giving. It's a time of maybe if there's somewhere where you haven't realized that you've been making a judgment of somebody, or something, and of course this all reflects back onto yourself. It's safe to release that and to really like go deeper with practicing compassion for others in the way that's most appropriate to do that. And so that doesn't mean like, of course, getting like walked on or something, but it does mean just like really tapping into what love is asking of you and following through and committing to to just doing that, to showing your support, to showing up and supporting yourself as well. So, we have this first card with like some fun and ease, and now we're getting a little bit more foundational in the middle of the month. And of course, this also is regarding your twin flame and like that feeling of your twin flame in your heart as well, and just showing up and showing your support energetically for them. And what that also means is showing up again for yourself and like practicing self-care and taking care of your environment around you as well, like supporting all aspects of your reality. So also perhaps a time to go deeper into your life purpose and like how it is that you want to show your support to the world, to other people or to some aspect of the world that will, in some way impact your brothers and sisters positively. So yeah, it's a really beautiful card. Let's move on to the last card of the month, or I guess like the ending of the month. So, the last like week and a half or so. Potential gateway. Oh, is there like a portal day? I don't know. The end of July. I'm trying to think of, numbers. Yeah, not sure about that, but anyway, I'm being a little bit silly. The numbers can be fun though. Like it can be fun to look at that and see like how it feels for you, like with different ways of practicing numerology. But the potential gateway for the end of the month is really like about all of the love and the momentum that you've built up in easing into it, and then showing up for yourself. And again, that like foundation that you created is really right here, and it's leading you into your next step. Like boop, it's already happening for you. All you really need to do is walk through the portal like walk through that potential gateway to the other side, and don't be afraid, because sometimes like something that feels disruptive might try to like, I don't know, do its thing. It doesn't matter, it's not real. But just saying, like, if there's something that feels like it's keeping you away from walking into what it is you desire to walk into, just like stay strong, which means stay in peace, stay in your power. And the more that you practice the work available at Twin Flames Universe, the more that you're really gonna be able to feel like how powerful the work is for you in your everyday reality, and that like no matter what is going on in your reality, like you can not only handle it, but you can actually see how like it always ends up being in your favor, because the universe is always in your favor. But if you have such a strong belief that it isn't, you can experience that. So it's important to recognize when you do feel contrast and allow that to be an indicator of like a new choice that needs to be made, a place you need to love yourself. And these kinds of things are exactly what's leading you into this gateway. Like the doing this inner work and everything, it's really just like sucking you right into that next vortex where you really like are, you're just desiring to go there. And this is of course with your twin flame, and in truth you experience everything with your twin flame. Your twin flame's always there in your heart with you, so it's also about getting closer with them. Like look how small this gateway looks, like this heart, And like what you have to do to go through it is to get close. You have to get close to yourself. You have to get closer to your twin flame as well. Like whatever that looks and feels like for you. You know, it's going to be unique to your own journey. And there's expansion, because you can see that like once you're willing to get close, when you end up on the other side of that gateway, you can see how expansive it already looks. And so that's what you're walking into by your willingness to just walk the path and to truly come into knowing and realizing yourself with your twin flame. It's a very beautiful process and a really cool card for the end of July. So we're not quite done yet. We have the crystal card, and by the way, I didn't see any of these cards beforehand, so I also haven't seen this crystal card. They're all shuffled and just put out. So this one is jade, and it's wellness. So in this particular deck, the stone jade is speaking of wellness. The recovery of health and wellness is here. And I find that interesting, because I know like in some of the other decks, like jade represents good luck and love. You know, it's very heart chakra oriented with that bright green color, abundance. And so I think one way of looking at this card is that your health is a really abundant state and not something to be taken for granted. And that means your your mental wellness, like your psychological foundation, your of course your heart, like the most important foundational thing really is that like what I refer to as your heart, right? Like that's where true intelligence comes in, where you receive divine guidance and everything, and when you can really ground your logic into love, then it's very potent and powerful. So my point is really just that the more that you really care to cultivate that wellness within yourself in all areas and anywhere that you feel and see that are off balance, the easier it's just going to be like to attract your desires into reality. And this is a really great month for just like for feeling that recovery. So whatever wounds that you need to heal to harmonize into your union further are going to be more easily healed during this time. And this also speaks to me to summertime, if you live where it's summertime now, being the time associated with the heart, so in Chinese medicine. And so it's like that recovering and that paying attention to that particular space within you, even on a physiological level too. And so yeah, there's a lot of really very positive messages, I feel like, in this card about just that sense of flourishing. So look forward to that and really choose that for yourself, so that all the little choices that you make along the way that go with this bigger choice of choosing your wellness are gonna just naturally line up with that. And of course that's what God desires for you as well. So your will and God's will are one. And so in choosing your wellness, you're very supported in that choice by the universe, essentially. So that is going to conclude this reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and definitely like and subscribe to see more awesome videos from other students at Twin Flames Universe. And if you're interested in working with me on your Twin Flame journey, you can check out my website below. So I'll see you in the next video, and thank you so much for joining, and have an amazing month of July ahead. Take care. Bye.